we're going to go on strike.
You reckon they believe us?
Well, it's the truth, isn't
Yeah,
it?
shut up, you two. I'm trying to think. We need someone who can get into our block. Lizzie, I think it's about time we had another one of your turns.
Oh, I was beginning to think I was out of practice.
So you're too carried away. Is anyone there?
Yeah.
Help! Help!
Lizzie's come on.
I think she's going really bad this time.
Come on.
Oh, I'll be all right if I could have a bit of a lie down.
Come on, Lizzie. You'll be all right. But we'll make sure the nurse sees you when she comes on duty.
Just been working too hard. Oh, it's hard to accept that you're not still a spring chicken.
I know, Lizzie. We all feel that way. It happens to us. Well, if Noelene Burke has Dobbs in him, we'll soon know about it.
I don't know what you're looking for, Vera. Leanne never slipped me nothing. Or do you get a kick out of perving into other people's things?
You must be very proud of her, Burke. She takes after you. A real little troublemaker. You'll be lucky if she gets out in 2 months the way she's going.
She'll stay clean.
And not if she hangs around Smith's group. You should know that. Now, sign out.
It isn't her you should be looking out for.
No?
I don't want my daughter getting in any trouble.
That happened the day she was born.
If she wasn't so busy making flaming wisecracks, she might have noticed Smith's organising a surprise party.
What are you talking about?
Not so funny now, are you?
Why should I believe anything you say?
'Cause I want to look after Leanne, that's why.
Oh, something, Fletch.
Must be his washing.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, laundry not ready yet. Oh, we are so popular today. Oh.
Be quiet, Smith.
There could have been. No, it's not worth taking any chances.
For the next few days, you will be confined inside the building. There will be no exercise periods until I decide otherwise.
Oh, come off it, Mrs. Davidson. We'll go stark staring mad cooped up in here. You might just as well put us in solitary.
That could be easily arranged, Smith.
What are you trying to do? Push us over the edge?
The major security gates will be kept locked. However, the intermediary ones will be opened, and you will also be allowed to have your meals with the other inmates.
Oh, gee whiz, thanks.
I shall review the situation in a few days' time.
All right, you heard the bell. Come on, get moving.
Well, that's blown it.
We're not finished yet.
Well, how are we going to get outside?
The governor is going to give us a hand.
What's up with them? Looks as though he dropped out of the popularity polls.
Well, if it isn't Queen, fix it.
Yeah, thanks you lot. You just cut off our fresh air supply.
Having any good strikes lately?
What? What's going on?
Well, why don't you ask little Miss Blabbermouth here?
She let her mother in on it. Guess who went to the screws and lagged? Oh, she never. No, it's not a lagger, honest.
Then would you care to explain why we are not allowed to go out into the garden and why the screws are turning this place upside down, trying to find something to pin on us?
Did they find anything?
I'm not really hungry, Mrs. J.
Well, the sister said you were perfectly all right, Lizzie.
I feel rotten. I couldn't keep a thing down.
Oh, well, suit yourself.
It doesn't look like it, but they're still suspicious.
Not like Lizzie to go after food. Keep it moving, Burke. You too, Bryant.
She told me about the little hand. Do you think Noelene was just out to stir?
Well, I wouldn't put it past her, but you can never tell.
Now, what was that you were saying, Phil?
Oh, nothing, Bee.
Be in the laundry in an hour. Bring as many of your mates with you as you can.
What for?
You were going to get some fresh air. You still want to have a crack at David?
Oh, sure. I mean, how are we going to get there? She's going to listen to us this time?
If you had an hour alone with her, she might listen to you. I bet you could even get her to ring the press. Margot will help you, won't you, Margot?
You want us to take over the governor's office?
We're going to need someone to keep knit, though.
How about me?
No, I don't want a Burke having anything to do with this.
Can't blame me for what Noel done. Bugger, I can do what I like.
You're out.
Listen, let her alone. She's only trying to help.
No. What about you, Lizzie? Do you reckon you can handle it?
Oh, yeah. It'll be all right. How do we get there?
I've got a little rule here. Make the punishment fit the crime. You and Margot do as I say. You'll get close enough to the governor.
And what'll you be doing?
I will be getting demonstration number 2 underway.
I'm still not feeling myself, Mrs. Jackson. One more day in that sweat box and I don't think I'd last. Couldn't you find me a job in the kitchen or making the afternoon teas or something?
Well, if you're that ill, Lizzie, I think you'd probably better go and lie down.
Oh, well, I'm not that crook. I expect I'm a bit down because I won't be seeing my family for 2 days. Better keep busy.
All right, then. You go and see Cook.
Oh, you got a heart of gold, Mrs. Jackson.
Well, that's just great, isn't it? Not that Lizzie's any great loss, but we were short-handed as it was.
Funny how some people get it easy. I'll have to get her to give me lessons.
Put on 40 years and you've got it made.
You two seem to have a lot of time on your hands. You can start by helping in the laundry. Just a minute. What are you doing with that?
Well, I thought we were the only two allowed out in the garden. But I don't care.
Get it out of here.
Now, what are you waiting for, Smith?
The next bin out of here.
Next bit out of here.
Go on, move it along. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Keep it
big
moving,
old
Gaffney.
Well, then keep out of my way, stupid.
I'm sick of you. It's your
Yeah,
fault
I'm
we're
sick of you
stuck
too.
in
Come
here.
on.
Right-ho, Gaffney.
After you've cleaned up that mess, you can take it outside. You two can spend the afternoon cleaning the floors. And if they're not spotless, you can keep on doing them until they are.
Listen, it's me you should be punishing, you know, Miss Bennet. I mean, she had nothing to do with it.
She's a Burke, and they're always in trouble.
Move it, Gaffney. Come on, Burke.
Look, the blankets are for us, and put some of the signs with them as well.
Hey, I like this one.
Yeah, this is ours too.
She's coming.
Bloody Vera, she's given the job to Leanne.
Well, Margot's with her. She'll know what to do, won't she?
The only thing keeping Margot's ears apart is that stupid great skull of hers. No, Judy's going to have to figure a way out of getting to Davidson. I hope she gets there.
Where does that leave us?
We go ahead as planned.
Well, we still need the keys.
That's why Judy's got to get there, to make sure those two morons don't louse things up.
It's her ball game. Maybe we ought to forget the whole thing.
We listen to Mick Mouse over here. Have you any idea why we're making a stand on this?
No.
Because I think like Judy does. A screw actually got away with murdering one of us. Now, I don't care if she's a no-hoper or not. No one. Not Davidson or the screws or the courts are going to shove this under a rug. And just in case you've all been listening to Vera too much, we're not animals, we're human beings. You spend enough time in this rat trap, though, and you start forgetting it. They try to treat us like zombies. So for the rest of your life, you think, if you can think at all, that you are just a piece of dirt. And you keep on getting swept right under that rug.
You can put that down, Bryant. Now that you're out here, you might as well do a bit of work.
Miss Bennet, I've got to see the governor now.
Don't you dare speak to me like that, Bryant.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just that it's really important.
I'll decide that.
It's about the demonstration. You know what that Burke woman said? She wasn't making it up.
How do you know Burke told us anything?
Well, that wasn't too difficult to work out. Why else are the women all inside? Anyway, that won't work. They're still going ahead with the demonstration. And I know how they're going to do it.
I thought Leanne was supposed to be working in the garden. What went wrong?
It's a punishment. She's been in some trouble in the dining room.
After the talking to, why do I keep on asking for miracles?
Well, with her sort of background, it'd need a miracle to change her.
Yeah, well, the youngest ones are always the hardest to crack, and they're so unpredictable.
I'm not so sure after dealing with Smith for so many years.
Yep, anyway, I came to talk to you about Lizzie Birdsworth's family. Do you know much about her children?
Well, only what she's told me. Why, some